Once upon a time, in a cozy little town where the sun giggled and the flowers wore hats, lived a cheerful 2-year-old girl named Vanya. Vanya had curly, long black hair like cotton candy and a giggle that made butterflies dance. One morning, Vanya tiptoed into her backyard and found something magical, a garden made entirely of bubbles. Big bubbles, tiny bubbles, rainbow bubbles, floating gently in the air and bouncing on the grass. "I'm Queen Dandelion," it said in a squeaky voice. "Would you like to help us today?" "Hello, Bubbles," Vanya said, clapping her hands. Suddenly, a sparkly bubble with a tiny crown floated down. Vanya nodded with wide eyes. Queen Dandelion explained that the bubble garden needed a helper to tickle the sleepy bubbles so they could float up and sparkle in the sky. "You're now the royal bubble helper," she said. "Wee," sang a bubble shaped like a duck. Vanya grabbed her feather wand, which she always carried in her pocket just in case, and tiptoed around, gently tickling each bubble. "Boop!" went one. Soon the sky was filled with giggling bubbles. A bubble had landed on her windowsill, glowing gently like a nightlight, and the garden sparkled like a dream. They carry sweet dreams to children all over the world. As a thank you, Queen Dandelion gave Vanya a bubble crown that shimmered with stars. Vanya twirled, laughed, and waved goodbye as the bubbles floated away, promising to return whenever she needed a little sparkle. And from that day on, whenever Vanya giggled, a bubble would pop out of nowhere, just to say hello. But the adventure wasn't over yet. That evening, Vanya heard a soft plop outside her window, and bubbles floated up from lily pads like tiny lanterns. "Vanya," it whispered, "come see the moon bubbles." Vanya tiptoed outside in her bunny slippers and followed the glowing bubble trail to a quiet pond. There, moonlight danced on the water. Each moon bubble held a dream inside. One showed a flying elephant, another a giggling star, and one even had a tiny version of Vanya riding a cloud. Queen Dandelion appeared again, this time wearing a pajama crown. "These are bedtime bubbles," she said. Vanya gently blew a kiss to each bubble, sending the dreams floating into the sky. Then, wrapped in a cozy blanket of bubble light, Vanya yawned a big yawn and whispered, "Good night, Queen Dandelion." And as she snuggled into bed, a soft bubble popped above her head, releasing a dream of dancing cupcakes and singing kittens. From that night on, Vanya's dreams were always full of sparkle, giggles, and gentle magic.